Hello everybody, my name is Hoppa, or Josh, or whatever the hell you want to call me, and this is my review of the newest update. So, just to give you guys kind of a background, they're updating the Tears of Guthix. They really haven't changed how it works, they just changed a few minor things. So the first thing that you're going to see is that they've added a teleport with the Games Necklace, and actually, the Games Necklace teleport screen has changed. You'll see that you have an option for each one of these teleports, and it's actually quite a different interface compared to other rings or necklaces that do kind of the same thing, where they have multiple teleports. So that may be something that we can be looking forward to in the future. So now that we've gone through that, a few things that they did that aren't related to the actual Tears of Guthix is they've updated the graphics for the Dorgashun mine. So go ahead and check that out. I have a clip of me just running through it, showing you guys kind of how it looks. And also they updated the graphics of the actual Lumbridge Swamp caves. So you'll see that it's really green and there's like algae growing on the water. It's kind of a cool effect, but I think that it's a little bit too green, at least in high detail, but that's just my opinion. So after that, they've also reworked the cave that Juna's in. So take a look at that. She has been totally graphically reworked and she looks absolutely awesome. But also another thing to notice is the light creatures. They've actually been reworked graphically, and there's a new animation for you getting sucked into them. But something to note here that I think, I'm like 99% sure it's a glitch. When you use it on it, and it takes you across the chasm, you'll see a little red dot in front of the light creature. And that's you. That's actually you, because your character model doesn't actually get sucked into the same space as the light creature. It gets sucked into it like one space ahead of it. So that's why you'll see like your character on the minimap. You'll see your character and then a yellow dot like right next to it as you're crossing the chasm. Places that they haven't updated that I would have thought that they did, but I wasn't altogether surprised, is the route to get to Tormented Demons. They didn't do anything with below the actual chasm, and I thought that was kind of a shame. I had wished that they did, but you know, that's already a pretty nice looking place. It's, well, not nice, it's supposed to look desolate and whatnot, but it looks how it should. But I was kind of thinking that they would rework that, but I wasn't altogether surprised. So other than that, they've added this thing where you need to make or craft a ornate bowl. Now, something to mention here that unfortunately I wasn't able to do, you have to use the ornate bowl on Juna before you enter, so that way you get that bowl and that way you get the 5 times XP thing. Unfortunately, I didn't. So I figured this out after the fact, of course, but that's how it goes. So the way that you make this ornate thing is, if you haven't, you have to go through all of the chat options with Juna about Zanuck after, what is it? The last Dorgashun quest. I'm blanking on it right now. The Chosen Commander. There you go. So as long as you do that, it'll say, okay, why don't you tell me a story now? And then, so you need to kind of close the chat option, go back, talk to her, and then she'll be like, hey, wait a sec. This is as long as you have, 80 crafting and 80 mining. She'll be like, hey, wait a sec. There's some, you're awesome and cool and you have all these great stats when 80 smithing, 80 crafting and 80 mining isn't too hard. You're so cool because you have that. Why don't you go across the chasm, mine some stone, craft it, and then come back. and give it to me to get more XP. And so this is me doing that. And yeah, unfortunately you need to use the bowl on her. You can't go in with it and expect to get the 5 times XP. Unfortunately, that's what I did, and it's not altogether bad because I ended up getting 83 thieving. But other than that, there really hasn't been anything significant with the actual update. Now, let's just go over the patch notes real quick. Only a few this time. Blah blah blah. I can't even speak. My tongue is like sore from eating tons of sweet tarts. Yeah, thank you, Halloween. Anyways, so what they've done with regards to quests, challenges, and achievements is the Ritual of the Majorat no longer stops you from logging out. The Enchanted Key from Making History no longer directs you into an incorrect position. Diamond in the Rough is now a prerequisite for Ithilkarn's Little Helper. And that's it for the quests and challenges and achievements. For the skills and minigames, they've only updated this thing with the ectoplasmator, I can't even say that right, and magic potions. So really there weren't any notable patches, honestly. So yeah, that's about it, guys. So please leave a like, favorite, and comment if you liked this, and I appreciate it. Please be sure to share, subscribe, all that great stuff. But that will be all for me for today. I am Hoppa, and I will see you guys later.